What is the greatest weapon? Is it the fist, the speed? Or is it something formless, something that cannot be broken? Before the legend, before the films, there was the philosophy. A young man, barely 19, landed in America with a challenge in his heart to redefine the fight and to redefine himself. In the rigid world of traditional kung fu, rules were everything. Styles were cages, but Bruce Lee was never meant for a cage. He saw the truth hidden in plain sight, whispered across ancient forms, be water. He studied and he trained, but he grew frustrated. In combat, life doesn't pause for tradition. Efficiency was paramount. The pivotal moment arrived in a closed-door fight, a challenge orchestrated by the old masters. Bruce won, but the victory was slow, messy. It took too long. This loss of efficiency became his greatest catalyst. He realized the opponent wasn't the man across the room, it was the limitation inside himself. He needed to destroy all he knew. Rejection became his fuel. When he looked to Hollywood, they had a box ready for him. They wanted the caricature, the sidekick, the silent servant, the novelty. They could not imagine an Asian man as the hero, powerful, charismatic, and leading. They told him the audience wasn't ready. They told him to wait his turn. He was electric in the screen tests, articulate, magnetic. But the executives saw only his race. He took the role of Kato in The Green Hornet, but even there, he was told to slow down his fists, to dim his light. This frustration forced him into creation. He tore down the walls of tradition and built something revolutionary, Jeet Kune Do, the way of the intercepting fist. It was not a style. It was the absolute freedom of self-expression. He declared, using no way as way, having no limitation as limitation. It was a system built on adaptation, honesty, and fluidity. A mirror for the self. Rejected by Hollywood, Bruce Lee conquered Asia. He became a global sensation, an undisputed superstar across Hong Kong. Now, Hollywood needed him. He returned to America to film Enter the Dragon. Not as a supplicant, but as a force on his own terms. The film was more than entertainment. It was a manifesto. Every punch, every glare was a philosophical statement. In his hands, the fight became poetry. His speed was terrifying, his intensity absolute. He used the camera itself as a weapon, teaching filmmakers how to capture his lightning velocity. He perfected the art of cinematic martial arts, demanding authenticity where before there was only theatrics. In the film's iconic climax, the mirror sequence, the action became pure philosophy. Surrounded by reflections, he taught us that the true enemy is the doubt, the fear, the illusion of self. The challenge is to shatter the false image and connect with your absolute truth. At the absolute height of his power, with Enter the Dragon about to be released to the world, the storm fell silent. Bruce Lee vanished tragically at age 32. The shock was massive. He lived 32 years, but he broke 300 years of stereotype. His films became the lightning rod for a generation. His philosophy, be water, remains the blueprint for dealing with life's unyielding obstacles. He did not just change cinema. He changed the way the world looked at Asian masculinity. He taught us all to move like water, to move around the obstacle, to flow, to crash, and to always express ourselves honestly. The fight is over, but the way remains open.